McDonald's is supposed to feel safe. Bright lights, security cameras, open 24 hours. Nothing bad is supposed to happen under fluorescent lighting. That's what I believed when I was 17. I needed money for college, so I took whatever shifts my manager gave me. For 3 months, I worked days. Then he told me I was ready for nights. Midnight to 5 a.m. It's quiet, he said. Easy money. It wasn't. That Saturday, by 1:45 a.m., the cook left early because there were no orders. At 2 a.m., I was alone. Completely alone. The dining area felt different at night. The lights hummed louder. Every small sound echoed the soda machine refilling, the ice dropping, the freezer clicking on. And something else felt off. Not a single customer had come in all night. No cars in the drive-thru. No delivery drivers. Nothing. At 2:17 a.m., I noticed him. A man standing across the parking lot. Not pacing, not smoking, not on his phone. Just standing there, facing the building. I told myself he was waiting for someone, but he didn't move. 5 minutes passed. 10. Still staring. I tried not to look again, but every time I glanced up, he was still there. That's when I realized something that made my stomach tighten. He wasn't looking at the restaurant. He was looking at me. At 2:28 a.m., he started walking. Slow. Not toward the door, just closer to the windows. I pretended to stay busy, wiping the counter. I didn't want him to think I was nervous, but my hands were shaking. He stopped directly in front of the glass. We were maybe 10 feet apart. The lights inside made it hard for me to see him clearly. I could only make out his outline. Tall, thin, hoodie up. Then he lifted his hand and pressed his palm against the window. Not knocking, just holding it there, watching me. I didn't move. I didn't blink. After about 30 seconds, he lowered his hand and walked away, calmly, out of view. I locked the doors, even though technically we were still open. I told myself I was overreacting, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't finished. At 2:41 a.m., the drive-thru headset beeped. That sound is automatic when a car pulls up. I looked at the monitor. No car, just an empty drive-thru lane. The headset beeped again. I slowly put it on. "Welcome to McDonald's," I said, trying to sound normal. Silence. Then very soft breathing. Not wind, not static. Breathing close to the microphone. I froze. Then a voice, calm and almost conversational, said, "I know you're alone." The line went dead. I ran to the front window. The parking lot was empty. No cars, no man, nothing. My chest felt tight. I called my manager and told him I felt sick and had to leave. He sounded annoyed, but said fine. I shut everything down quickly, locked up, and left through the back. As I drove out of the lot, I checked my rearview mirror. He was standing near the entrance sign, watching my car leave. The next morning, my manager called me. He asked why I locked the doors early. I told him some guy was acting strange outside. There was a pause. Then he said something that made my hands go numb. "We had a break-in attempt around 3 a.m., he said. Police found someone hiding behind the dumpster. Said he'd been watching the place for hours. I didn't go back to work. But that's not the part that bothers me. The part that bothers me is what the officer told my manager. When they searched the area, they found footprints in the dirt under the side window, right beneath the only blind spot not covered by security cameras. Someone had been standing there for a long time, and if you stand in that exact spot, you can see straight into the dining area, but no one inside can see you. I still think about that, because the only time I felt truly unsafe wasn't when he pressed his hand against the glass. It was when he walked away, like he had seen enough.